Oh, welcome back to the Wolfsburg save on FM16. Let's get into the games that we have played. We've got 2 games in this episode as well, and we need to take a look at the Champions League and also how we're doing in the league, most importantly. Yeah, we've got to take a look at a few stuff, don't we? So we got beat by Bayern Munich 2-0. They're just too good on this game. It's not fair. But Robin scored a goal and Vidal on the score sheet with a penalty. Against Porto in our first Champions League game in our group, we beat them at home with Dante scoring a header from a corner in the 46th minute. Then we beat Gladbach 3-0 at home. Draxler Kruse getting his first goal this season. Freaking hell, it's been a while, ain't it? And Andre Schürrle on the score sheet as well. Need to talk to you about Schürrle actually in a minute. Then we've got Verena and Schürrle on the score sheet in this game. Luis Gustavo sent off, so he is now banned for 2 games. But yeah, it's just that was quite annoying. But anyway, at least we got the win. Against Darmstadt, Barbosa scored. That's the most important thing, not the name. The name's not important. Against Zenit St. Petersburg, we beat them 3-0 in our second Champions League group stage game. Villarreal scored, Klassen scored, and Draxler scored. And then against Köln away in the Bundesliga, we beat them 3-0. Bastos scoring an own goal. Bastos scoring, Hector scored an own goal, and Noke on the score sheet as well. So yeah, that has been the that's how we've been so far, just beasting and feasting. So yeah, as I said, I need to talk to you about a few stuff. So we're 3 points clear over FC Porto, who are, well, I don't really know. I mean, Zenit and Porto have been in the Champions League for many years. But in terms of strength and depth, I don't know. Maybe, are they on the same level? I think they're just as hard as each other. I don't really know. I'd say Porto had the stronger side. I think they're pretty even, to be fair. I'm not going to try and, come up with some sort of thought about who's better. But regardless, we're first on the table with 6 points. Porto second with 3 points. Zenit and Salzburg both level on 1 point down there in third and fourth. It would be very nice to qualify and get through to the knockout stages. But so far in the other groups, you can see that we've got Real Madrid and PSV go at the top of the table after 2 games. Gladbach and Arsenal sitting first and second, pretty level, first and second there. After the 2 games been played, PSG down there in fourth. That is strange as hell. I don't know what's going on there. Let me know your thoughts on that. Then what else have we got? We're going on. Don't skip. I ain't skipped yet. Then you got Juventus and United level on points there. United beating them on goal difference. You see now Wolfsburg and Porto. Valencia and Celtic. Oh, that is a very, very, very tense game. Group, sorry. Every team is on 3 points after 2 games. That is very tense. Fair play. Ajax and Bayern Munich lead the way here. Ajax actually got a win over Bayern Munich in the first Champions League game, which I remember looking at like, oh my god, no. So yeah, you can see that's the result there. They lost 1-0 against Ajax. So yeah, that's how their group stands. Then you got Barcelona and Monaco. City, shame. Then you got Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, which I kind of predicted. So yeah, that's how the Champions League is looking at the moment. So you can see here that we are second on the table with 17 points. Bayern are just beasting and feasting as freaking per usual. Got 25 points with 9 games played. It's just not fair. It's actually not fair. Dortmund third there with 16 points. Köln having a very good start to the season, fourth with 16 points. Got Leverkusen 5th with 15 points, and then Mainz are 6th. Again, they're having a good season with 13 points so far after 9 games played. Schalke having a poor season. Gladbach down there in 12th, should be up there. Maybe just those two. Could probably say maybe Augsburg and Hertha should be up there as well. But I think they're sitting where they should be. So yeah, it's a bit of season's weird, isn't it? So the media are trying to psych out Mr. Schürrle here because he hasn't been called up to the German national team. I think they've played 2 games so far. Because he hasn't actually been called up to the German national team, many people are well, the media, I'm not saying many people, the media are trying to say that he needs to move to a bigger club in order for him to get called up for the German national team. That is complete boo poo. That is bull poo. That is it's just not right. It's not right to try and twist someone's mind and make him think he needs to leave. I think he's where he should be. I think this is the club for him, and I think he will get called up at Wolfsburg. I don't think he needs to, especially because he's playing in Germany. Like, where else is he meant to go to get called up into an, like, it makes no sense. So I've had to kind of like, whilst the media is getting into Schürrle's head, I've had to try and get into his head to get the media out of his head to make him focus on what he needs to be doing in football. And I've literally been battling with the media in the last week, just trying to get him to stop talking poop, basically, because that's what they're doing. They're just talking absolute poop. But he's having an okay season, actually. He's had 7 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist, an average rating of 7.6. So he's doing all right in all competitions so far. He's had 11 appearances, 3 goals, 2 assists. So I don't know. I don't know why they're trying to, turn his head and make him think otherwise, because it's not right. But that's that. Bastos is on his way out the door, even though it's only mid-October. He's on his way out the door. The 26-year-old Dutch striker has not actually played for us that much, and I have no intention of really using him. So he kind of came up to me and was like, "Look, boss, you're kind of taking the mick, actually, because I wanted to play. I want to play. Like, get me involved." But I'm like, "Nah, I just don't think you're good enough. 10 million pounds does not value what he plays like and what he actually can produce." So I just was like, "Cool, I'm just gonna sell you. Don't really care." So right now he is in talks with Celtic, actually. You can see there he's got a bunch of teams after him: Trabzonspor, Toulouse, Sunderland, Stade Rennais, Spartak Moscow, Espanyol, Lyon, Marseille, Newcastle, Lille, Hoffenheim, Bordeaux, Genoa, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, Midtjylland, Celtic, Bursaspor, and Saint Etienne. So he's got a few clubs after him. You look at that and maybe think, "Oh, why don't you keep him then? Because look how many people are after him." Right, let me tell you about this, right? We are competing to be a top 4 side, right? And in most of the big leagues, so you look at like Spain and France, well, not France, maybe Spain and England, and even France, some of the teams there are not even top 4 sides. Like maybe Marseille and Lyon, okay, cool. But then like Spartak Moscow, Sunderland, Toulouse, Trabzonspor, Newcastle, Hoffenheim, Bordeaux, do you know what I mean? Like Celtic, well, Celtic just bossed the Scottish League anyway, but they're not really like teams that I consider on our level right now, besides Lyon and Marseille probably, and maybe Galatasaray. But yeah, like I don't know, it doesn't bother me really. I don't want him. That's it. I don't want to make too many changes like in the January transfer window, but this guy has done diddly squat. He's done absolutely nothing for me. He's actually a pile of paper. He just doesn't do anything on the pitch. I play him and he just doesn't do anything. He's had 5 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. And I'm just like, you're meant to be the star striker. You're meant to be the starting striker. They signed you last season because you had a fantastic season with Gladbach. Now you've joined Wolfsburg and it's just going all tits off, ain't it? I don't think I'll get enough. I'll match that what they signed him for, but I think I've got to get rid of him because he's not producing at all. On the other hand, on the other hand, you've got Gabriel Barbosa, who's trying to sneak his way into the first team, and I thought, although this doesn't represent, like in terms of like stats, it doesn't represent anything, but from what he does on the actual pitch, like in terms of passes and getting into space, he's proven signs that he's going to be a very fantastic player. And obviously he's got to adjust to the Bundesliga as well. It's not easy for a 19-year-old player who's been playing in Brazil for seasons to come to a massive league like Germany and just banging goals consistently, but I think he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. It's all good. So here's the lineups in this game. Barbosa up front over Cruz, because Cruz just hasn't been doing anything, just absolutely playing like a pile of poop. Sharon on the left, Draxler behind Barbosa, Cali on the right there, Romero in midfield over Gustavo suspended, Krasen in midfield as well. Then we've got Kolasinac left back there, Dante and Noke in the centre half there, because I'm just going to give Naldo a bit of a break now and again because he is getting on a bit in terms of age, so he doesn't have that much stamina, and Noke has a lot of potential, so I'm going to try and reach that potential. And I think his name is Jung, but Jung is actually injured for 4 months, something I should have mentioned and showing you. But he's out for 4 months, so won't be back with us till about February, March time. But so we've got Villarena now, who has to play in that position, even though he can play all positions on the right hand side, which is good. So it's good cover we have for him, to be fair. And then we've got Benaglio in goal. You can see there, Klose has signed with Dortmund this season. The 37-year-old legend is now with Dortmund. Then you got Mkhitaryan behind Klose, Royce on the left here, Ginter, not the strongest centre midfielders, but he can play there. His position's more in the back here, but fair play to Tuchel. He wants to try something new, I guess. Even though he's got Castro and Bendo on the bench, don't make sense, does it? And then you got Gundogan and Hoffman there. Hoffman not the strongest of right midfielders. I don't rate him personally, but there are some people that do. Park Ji-ho, I'm guessing Schmelzer might be injured. I'm not sure. Hummels, Socrates, and then Piszczek there, and Berkey in goal. So that's the team that they're using the game. So it should be a good game. We're predicted to win, so let's see what happens. Romero out wide to Verena. He crosses it in. Gabriel Barbosa gets his first goal of the game. That's why I had to play him over Cruz, because Cruz just wasn't cutting it. Verena with a brilliant cross. Gabriel was just off the shoulder there of that defender and just smacked that in. It's 1-0. Oh, they've got an instant highlight, and Benaglio with a fantastic save by a Gundogan shot there. We're still in this. Draxler over to Cali forward to Gabriel Barbosa, what a counter attack. It's his second goal of the game, 5th goal of the season. Get in, Barbosa. Watch this counter attack. Cali with a brilliant pass there, and Gabriel with a sweet finish to tuck it off. It's 2-0. Come on, lads. Klassen through to Romero. Remember, what pass was that, mate? You need to sort that out. That was a very bad pass there. Over out wide to Hoffman from Berkey. Mkhitaryan now. He's going to try and find a pass to Hoffman. He does. Hoffman stuck there. Got Gundogan supporting him. Mkhitaryan over to Hoffman. Great play by Dortmund here. Out wide to Royce. He's deadly. He's cut inside. Takes a shot, and that goes wide at the right hand side. We are still in this game. Come on, lads. Park Ji-ho. Yes, we got the ball. No, Royce has picked up the ball. Over the top to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan back to Gundogan. Hoffman. Back to Piszczek. Oh my gosh, Nokia almost scored an own goal. Flipping hell. What's going on here? Royce to Piszczek. Pidgey, Hoffman, Gundogan, and freaking hell, Benaglio with a save there. Parries that out. Royce with the corner. Klassen heads that out. Romero over the top to Gabriel. Gabriel's going forward. Is this another counter attack? No, Socrates gets there. Verena to Klassen. Over to Cali. Nope, doesn't do. Klassen gets the ball back. Royce, this is like ping pong, mate. Nokia gets the ball there. Benaglio pumps that down the field to Draxler. Draxler onto Hummels. Kagawa to Klose. Klose's really switching the play to Hoffman. Hoffman's been quite involved, to be fair. Castro, oh, hits the crossbar. Freaking hell, this is intense. This game is epic, ain't it? Think we've won it, guys. We've got the points here. Royce on the ball, tries to find Ramos. He's on the pitch now. The only changes I made was Draxler came off for Cruz. Cruz can play, or Cruz, whatever you want to go by. He can play in the attacking midfield there, so I kind of just put him on there because Gabriel has had a very good game, and could have got a hat trick. Ramos is through here, and Benaglio with a fantastic save. So I decided to make that change. Nothing's really happened though. We are down. Oh my gosh, he scored in the last minute. It's just typical FM, innit? Royce with a nice corner. No one was really on Hummels, and that's a shock because this guy could score from corners for days. The whistle needs to blow now because this is ridiculous. Cali, oh, he missed the shot there. This is ridiculous. This is like 2 minutes added on. Full time at the Volkswagen Arena. We get the win. That is what I'm talking about. Great, fantastic performance, especially by Barbosa. Like, knew I made the right decision by playing him. It had to be done. So now you can see here we are 5 points behind the leaders, Bayern Munich. Dortmund stay third with 16 points. Cologne are fourth now with 16 points. Leverkusen have moved up to 5th with 15 points, and Mainz have dropped down to 6th with 13 points. Werder Bremen 7th there. Schalke's still down there, not having a good season at all. That manager's heading for the sack. But you can see that we got completely bossed in possession. Fair play. We had more shots. Maybe it was a pretty even in terms of shots and target, but yeah, in possession we got completely bullied. So it's not the greatest thing to look at. But anyway, Barbosa gets 2 goals. So yeah, it's all good. Dost is on his way out. When I speak to him, Yeah, I need to tell you while we still can. It's a shame I have to leave. I've had a good time here. Well, I guess that's that then. I'll be off. Cool. At least it's on good terms. At least it's nothing's like, there's no arguments or anything like that. That's £5 million in the bank account. Dzeko is a very interesting player, and I would like to sign him. I think Dzeko is absolutely amazing. He's just talented. I personally think that anyway. So I'm gonna get a scout report on him. Just see what we can do. Ron Boney, get that for 2 months. I know it's gonna be a bomb to sign him, but I know he's 29, but he's still tight. I think Dzeko is one of my favourite strikers in the Premier League when he was in the Premier League last season. I think he's just talented, personally, for me. And I don't think he was rated. Look at that. 32 appearances, 14 goals. 30 appearances, 14 goals. 31 appearances, 16 goals. And they wanted to sell him. I don't get it. He used to play for us as well, which is a shock. So it would be nice to bring him back, wouldn't it? Oh my God, no. Oh, it's not even Cal. Cali, it's Cal. We're gonna call him Cal. Like, I've been saying his name wrong for. He's out for 6 months. Oh no, this is terrible. This is really bad. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. So with that injury to Kalg, we've got this line up here. We've got Barbosa staying up front after his last performance. Shirley on the left there. Klaassen has moved up to attacking midfield, and we moved Draxler to the right-hand side now because he is comfortable there, can play there. He actually used to play on the wings for Schalke, so yeah, he's going to be playing there for a bit. Now we've got Gustavo in midfield with Romero. Obviously Klaassen moving up, which means Romero has got space now to come in midfield. Kolasinac on the left, Naldo and Noke in midfield. Dante's not playing because the media's trying to get into his head again, so I don't want him to get I don't want any distractions in defense right now. I just don't need it. And Nacho, obviously he can play on the right, so we're going to be using him there for a bit. Castells comes in over Benaglio, just trying to give a bit of rotation in the squad whilst we're playing against smaller teams like this. Back to Klaassen, try to get over to Draxler there. Gustavo picks up the ball, that's very nice. Knock it over to Draxler. It seems like this team's got a bit of pace on them. Look at them. Vico, Rihanna. Oh, Vico! Oh, what a save by Castells. Goodness me, they are it's because they've got no fear. They've got no fear. They don't need to worry. There's no pressure on them to win. Come on, let's focus, guys. Focus. Vico to Muka. Castells keeping us in the game. That's what I like to see. Nacho pump it up there. Wow, what on earth was that? Vico on the ball to Reina. Romero gets the ball though, over to Schürrle. Schürrle could be dangerous here. He's going forward. He's got all the pace. Look at this. He's going past the place. Takes a shot. That was very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting that he take a shot. He wouldn't try. He's kind of selfish, ain't he? He's a bit selfish, that guy. That was going to Noke. Just waited for that. Nacho. Come on, we're giving away possession so easily. What is going on here? They're bombing forward. Oh my gosh, took a shot. It goes over the bar though. Yeah, look, our passing's been shocking. We are literally giving away possession so easily. Lozano, Mukhtar, Vico. They were bound to score. Fede Vico. They were bound to score. They've had 2 months. What is going on? Vico with the goal. That was a very nice finish, to say the least, though. Gonna change it to counter and see what happens. Yeah, nah, you smack Dortmund 2-1, but you get bullied by a freaking Red Bull Salzburg. Nah, it's just great, doesn't it? It just makes sense. Castells picks up the ball there from the free kick. Out wide to Draxler. He's got the ball now. He's going forward. Can he find a pass to someone? Klaassen! Come on! 1-1. That is what I'm talking about. Bit of inspiration from Draxler there. Finds the space, gets the cross. Klaassen, don't know, I think Gabriel passed it on. And Klaassen smacked that in the back of the net. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's get like 3 or 4 more. Schürrle, what was that? Schmiz. To Mukhtar. Hello. they're playing very quick football, but their passing is just so precise. Vico, you allowed Vico to get that much space. I don't get it. Vico to Nacho with a nice tackle there. On through to Draxler. Draxler, do something creative. Back to Romero to Klassen. Klassen on to Gabriel. Gabriel should cut back and find the pass here. He does to Luis Gustavo. That's what I need. Klassen over to Romero. Romero, that's yours. Get in. First goal of the season and in a Wolfsburg shirt. That's what we need. We need this inspiration. Klassen's been on it. Romero with a nice tidy finish there. Cool as you like. Schürrle got the ball here. Klassen been all over the midfield area he has in this game. Draxler coming back. Luis Gustavo to Klassen, over to Schürrle. Schürrle cross this in. No, passes back to Kolasinac. He whips this in. Draxler with a shot. And Wolke with a fantastic save to keep this game at 2-1. Reina. Castells picks up the ball. Let's get this counter-attack going. Let's go. It's not really much of a counter-attack now. We'll wait that long. Draxler on the ball. Nice crossover to Schürrle. Gabriel, no one could get the shot in. Kolasinac on the ball here to Gustavo. To Klassen. Draxler with a shot. Hits the post. Oh, what an inspirational shot that was. So taking off Nacho and Schürrle, and we're putting for Francisco Rodriguez and Villarena. So we've got a bit of pace now on the right hand side, and we've also got some fresh legs on the left hand side. Schürrle not really playing too well in this game, so I've decided to take him off. Media's still getting into his head, I suppose. But yeah, it's all good. We need to just keep this win. We need to just win. Verena to Luis Gustavo. Oh! 30 yards out. Gustavo just smacked. That's goal of the season so far. No, right. Watch this. Boosh! Off the post and in as cool. No, it wasn't even cool as you like. That was just. Oh! It's 3-1. I just did a Gary Neville. Oh! I thought, oh, I need to stand up. I'm a bit excited. I need to stand up. This team's going places. We're going places. Drax. And that's the end at the Red Bull Arena. 3-1. They had us on the start, but we took over. That's what we need. That's what we need to be doing. Having that Leicester City kind of spirit going on. And you can see now we're still first with 9 points. Porto's second with 6 points. Zenit and Red Bull level there with 1 point each. We had 13 shots, 7 on target, 46% in possession. Let me know what I need to do to this tactic. I will show you the instructions and stuff. Maybe later on, maybe in January, because we have a winter break, so it'll be right then to sort out all the tactics and stuff. Because we're losing a lot in possession. Like, we never seem to win on possession ever. So that's something we might have to take a look at. Gustavo got man of the match, so I could probably see why he was. I thought Klassen would actually get it, to be fair. So I don't know. It says he's got 4 headers, 4 interceptions. Tackles completed 6, an average rating of 8.3, and he got a dirty goal. Can we watch it? Does it allow me to watch it? Where is it? Yeah, I need to watch that again using this Pro Zone thing. I need to watch that again. That was dirty. Gustavo. Boosh! Oh my lord, that is goal of the season so far. I don't care. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and I will see you for the next one. Peace.